back at it again. So I see that you clicked on this video to find out some equipments and teams for the new Super JANEMBA, huh? Well, don't worry, I got you. With that being said, let's go ahead and let's get into it.
Yeah! Alright, so we're here. Time for the team and equipment guide for Super JANEMBA. Alright, man, we're gonna go and get into it. If you guys haven't watched the other one, remember that the black box at the on the right of the screen are like subs, and like the bottom box is like Zenkai benches, like different types for whichever tag I'm gonna say. So just keep that in mind. So if you don't have the characters that I named off, do know that there's subs right there. If you don't, you know, if you have those characters, you can use them. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get into the first team. Alright.
Let's go, Vegeta! Don't you order me around!
Alright, y'all, this is the first team right here. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know why I put... Give me a second. Actually, this is Sagas from the movies. Actually, I got mixed up. So I want you to pretend, you know, that this red 13 is the new blue one. And, you know, this yellow JANEMBA is the new one. I got mixed up with the colors, though. So, hold up. You know, you want to add a Zenkai buff for, there you go, for those boys up there. So this is Sagas from the movies. You know what I'm saying, there's a lot of variety for this one. I'm not gonna lie, with like JANEMBA especially there, I believe there is. Yeah, what I'm all thinking, there's a little bit, right? I think so. I could be wrong. Yeah, no, there's a lot. But yeah, pretty solid team. This is probably the best variant of the Sagas from the movies. If I'm being honest, it's like I mean, you got the new 13 with support. You got Extreme JANEMBA. You know, the two new festival units. Like it's a pretty good team. I'm not gonna lie. Like JANEMBA, I heard is a pretty tricky character to use, so if you know how to use them, you know you go crazy. Android 13, just a crazy support all around when he fills up his gauge like multiple times and stuff. Like honestly, really pretty W team. I'm not gonna lie. You see on the right, there's subs and everything like that. The subs that I'm thinking of, you know, you can do Red Bojack, the new Zenkai one, the new Goatink side banner that's on them, the Fusing Gogeta Bros also, since they're on the S tier boost. You can do UGB since he's on the Z tier boost. Yeah, there's like Metal Cooler, he got a buff as well, so you can use him and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a bit of a variety with Sagas from the movies, but definitely a pretty W team. But nothing else really to be said. Let's go ahead and move on to the second team real quick though.
Yeah!
Alright, you guys, the next team is Powerful Opponent. You know, like I said, pretend the Extreme Red 13 is the new one, and pretend this purple Merdzamasu is the left one with this new plat. Powerful Opponent, probably gonna be his best team. Actually, probably, I don't know. Yeah, actually, yeah, because, you know, Merdzamasu's still number one, I'd say, probably. And, you know what I'm saying, just, like, crazy, dude. I mean, you got Merdzamasu here, dude, you got 13 support. Good team. There's not really else to say. There's a lot of, is there, I don't know, I think this yellow Broly's the only type of that I can think of for Powerful Opponent. I'm gonna check. You guys can see on the right. There's different subs such as, you know, you can do Ultra Corrupt Zamasu. You can do shoot, what's it? You know, the new full power Bojack, because he's also a powerful opponent. I'm trying to think on the top of my head. I don't know. I can't think right now though. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. This is a valid team. Valid team, definitely. Powerful opponent, always good. Been good for a while. Powerful opponent is on a generational run. This entire year, like there really hasn't been L's with it like that. There's been a few, but you know, they're making up for it. Good team. None really else to say. You could make like another team. You could do like, I mean, you could do powerful opponent. If you want to put both of the peaceful units, you can do like a powerful opponent team with like you know, you can probably take Rizamasu off. Cooler, cause and then you could hold up, add him right there. And then if you want to run both of the festival units, you can put, you know, them up there as well. Give them a nice little like Zenkai buff as well. And like a Sagas from the movie. This is basically the Sagas from the movie scene that I just said. I mean, but it can be counted as powerful opponent. You can take out 13. You know, put red merge Zamasu there. That also works. I don't have them though, so I'm just gonna put the purple one. That also does work. You know what I'm saying? Remove that. Since he's red, you want to go here. Powerful opponent. You know, you can do cooler stuff like that. Since he's future, you can do that. But you know, you also want to buff Janemba, kind of half Zenkai buff. But yeah, there's you know, there's a lot that you can do with powerful opponent. Hey, you know, you can run both the festival units if you want to. You can run really whatever. I don't know. Y'all see on the right. Y'all can make your own teams with the subs. I hope it was helpful. Shoot, bro. Like, I feel like they make these new units like just like work together so well. Like, I feel like what they need to do is stop with that and make like separate team, like each of the new units don't work together. They each buff their own individual tag, because I don't know, there's just too much synergy going on here, you know what I'm saying? But that's enough about that. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the equipment for the boy Janemims. Alright, so let's get into that. So the first equipment that I got for you guys is the brand new PvP equipment, which is Grit of Conviction. He goes ahead, gives Janemba Pure Blast, base health, and more, pure attack. Not Pure Blast. Pure attack, base health, and pure attack once more if this character is from the movies, which you know Janemba is. Just great offensive equipment, you know what I'm saying? Gives nice boost in stats, and you know Gogeta and Janemba, they have crazy, they got crazy damage. They got crazy damage, I won't lie. Like, Janemba has 2 ults, like, he hit one of them, like, they're both nukes. Like, they literally one-shot, I feel like, almost every unit in the game, man. It's not even funny. Like, it's so strong, alright? But, I mean, shoot. This doesn't buff, you know, your ultimate damage, but
it buffs the strike and stuff like that, and that's what he is. He's a melee type. But let's move on to the next equipment. So the next equipment I got for you guys is the brand new event equipment, the Monster Descends. It goes ahead, it gives them blast defense, strike defense, and one of these 2 effects.
I already explained this in my other video, but you know, one of these 2 effects, this one, it may not seem that crazy, but honestly, since their numbers are like so incredibly high, it's like it really doesn't matter. I feel like how, like, I mean, these are like high percent, so like really I think they can still perform well. You mainly want to get the equipment with strike damage because Janemba is a melee type, you know what I'm saying? So try to get the one with the strike attack for the 3rd slot. And yeah, this is a good equipment. I run this with Gogeta. Hey, he cooks, man. He can tank quite well. He can do crazy damage. And yeah, this is a good equipment, I feel like. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
Alright, the next equipment that I have for you guys here is one that I think you should 100% run with Janemba. Is this Awakened Bestowed Hope. He's able to use this because he is a weapon wielder. It gives him special move damage, health restoration, which he is regen.
It gives him either strike or blast attack. You want to go for the strike, remember, but it's kind of hard considering, like, you know, you want to get either like red or yellow slot with the awaken equipment. So if you do get blast, it's not, I mean, it's not too crazy. I feel like it's not too bad, but like, you know, you want to try to get strike as much as you can, and some base health. Really good equipment. I'm not gonna lie, this is really good. I feel like, you know, everyone runs this on like either a just a weapon wielder or a feature unit. Like, I see this equipment everywhere. Good equipment, man. I run this one a lot.
Alright, y'all, the next equipment that I have for you guys is alright, but let me stop. Lock in. It gives him some base strike defense, some base strike attack, some health restoration, and some base health. This is a pretty decently old equipment right here.
You know, you got the main thing, the strike attack. Love that. You know what I'm saying? You got the combo with the base health, and some health restoration, which is nice. The strike defense is pretty kind of low, but at the same time, it's like, doesn't matter, bro. These guys' stats are like crazy high, so like, I honestly, this equipment is still pretty fire, even though it is decently old. But hey, if you want to run this equipment, this one, you can definitely run this. It is co-op equipment though. Be wary of that. That I hate getting co-op equipments. They are so bad. I hate them so much. But you know, yeah, if you have this one, either like a yellow or red slot, go ahead, throw it on JANEMBA. Why not, man? Why not?
Alright, y'all, the next equipment that I have here is, I'm talking about yours truly, Big 13. This equipment came out on when I'm pretty sure LF13 released. This one's more on the defense side of things, so if you want to build your JANEMBA a little bit more
defensively, here you go. This one gives them some special move damage, some base health restoration. We just talked about that. Really good combo, and you know, pure defense whenever this character is either tagged when this character is tagged powerful opponent and Sagas moves, which, you know, JANEMBA is. So really good equipment if you want to build them a little bit more, you know, defensively. You know what I'm saying? So if your JANEMBA may not be taking the best, go ahead, throw this thing on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he'll still do some pretty good damage, even, you know, missing out with stuff. And if you get the equipment that I previously talked about, you know what I'm saying, you can throw that on. He'll still do some crazy damage, even with something like this, bro. This is nice though to have, you know, base health restoration. Good combo, man. Good combo. And special move damage. That man's blue card is hard, dude. That mouth beam, like that thing is hard. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is equipment. Let's go ahead and let's hop into the next one.
Alright, the next equip that I have is Too Bad 16. This one's a little bit more on the blast side of things, so if you want to build them a little bit more blast based, this one could be for you. But I do warn you that you do have to run a cell character for this unit to work. So or for this equipment to work, I mean. The only ones that can really be used is Ultra Perfect Cell.
Also, maybe the I'm gonna blow purple LF cell, since he is now on. Is he on? I'm pretty sure either S tier or Z tier. I think he's on S tier. He might be on Z tier though. Don't fact check. Don't fact check me on that. So you could this one, you know, base blast attack, some blast defense, some pure attack when battle member is range type and character cell is a battle member. I also voice crack. I can't. I'm still going through the motions. My bad. I don't know. Wouldn't really recommend this equipment, but this is just another option for you guys if you want to run it or not. So yeah, if you have the characters, then I guess you could run this if you want to. Try out the new cell. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the next one.
Alright, the next equipment that I have for you guys is Glorio Locked and Loaded. So this is a weapon wielder equipped, giving him special move damage, some health restoration, some base strike attack, some pure blast attack when a battle member other than this character is a weapon wielder, and some base blast attack and some pure blast attack when ever another battle member is weapon wielder. So you're gonna have to run 2 weapon wielders for this equipment to work.
You know what I'm saying? Extra, this one's more for the attack side of things. Who's a good weapon wielder? I'm not too sure, honestly.
Who could be a good weapon wielder for this equipment? But if you can find one, this is something that you can use. A little bit, you know, a little bit more strike, a little bit more blast attack. Always nice to have, you know what I'm saying? Some health restoration because he is regen, so good to have special move damage. Pretty decent equipment. Alright, y'all, the next equipment that I have for you guys is another defensive equipment. This is Legion of Despair, giving him some base blast defense, 20%, that's nice. Base health, some base strike defense, and some pure strike defense when an episode Sagas from the movies character other than this one is a battle member. So, you know, you can run a Sagas from the movies team, have this on, and yeah, I'm pretty sure this came out.
You can't get this one, apparently. I guess not. It could be in the... Probably not. But if you do have this one, then you can use it, you know what I'm saying? Extra defenses. If you are the one to look forward to putting Janemba more on the defense side of things, then run this equipment. Why not, man?
Alright, the next equipment is Kamehameha, or Kamehame. No, it doesn't say ha. It's another co-op equipment.
Of course. Giving him base strike defense, some base blast attack, some pure blast attack. If a character other than this one is tagged God Key, some base strike attack and some pure strike attack. If a battle member other than this character is episode Sagas from the movies. So you can run like you know, using Gogeta Bros since they are on tier S with this equipment. You know what I'm saying? This one's a pretty decent equipment if you can find like a character to have wear this one as well. You can also run UGB. Or you could just no.
I mean, if you don't really want to get the blast attack from this equipment, and then you know you want to get more of the strike, you can just run a Sagas from the movie character. But God Key, I mean, yeah, honestly, you can run separate ones. You could run like actually no, you can run like Android 13, Janemba, and like Merge Zamasu, since you know Sagas from the movies, that. I mean, yeah, you can definitely run the equipment like that. That's definitely a good choice. You know, you can do Ultra Corrupt Zamasu as well, the replacement of Zamasu. But yeah, pretty good equipment. So the next equipment that I have for you guys is Hump, which gives Janemba base health, base blast defense, some pure blast attack when episode Sagas from the movies. They tag Otherworld Warriors, a battle member, some base strike defense, some pure strike attack whenever Sagas from the movies, and tag Otherworld Warriors, a battle member. Now, this equipment was meant to be run
whenever you have someone, like whenever you have like a Gogeta on the team. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I would recommend running this equipment if like you want to build them a little bit more defensively, and you have like the new Super Gogeta. I would say definitely like run this equipment. Well, I wouldn't say definitely, but you can run this equipment if you know, you have that on the team. Like the team I showed, that you could run both of the festival units together. Definitely a choice. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on to the next equipment.
Alright, y'all, so what we got here is another defensive type of equipment. It's another co-op equipment, of course. It gives some base health restoration, you know, like I said, really good combo. Some base strike defense, some pure strike defense if in episode Sagas from the movie character.
Other than this one is a battle member, some base blast defense, and some pure blast defense if a tag or opponent other than this character is a battle member. You can run this with like you can run this equipment on JANEMBA if you have like the new Super Gogeta and like Android 13. That could definitely work. You can run Merge Zamasu, Corrupt Zamasu, just have like a decently good Sagas for the movie characters. Actually, nah, I forgot, Android 13 is Sagas for the movie, so, you know, he fills both roles. So if you want to run this equipment, more defense, who doesn't like defense, you know what I'm saying? Especially I feel like you need some type of defensive equipment, especially if you have like your character low stars, so good equipment to run, you know what I'm saying? But let's move on to the next one.
Alright, you guys, the next equipment that I have for you is a pretty good Awaken equipment. It gives them some base strike defense 20%, some special move damage 10%, health restoration 10%, and 38% base strike attack. This is a pretty good equipment. Get a little bit of extra defense, health restoration. Like I said, he is regen.
And some 2 offenses, so you know, special move damage. Like I said, bro, his blue card is really hard. You know what I'm saying? And some strike attack. Like I said, he is melee type. And 38% is really high, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, this is really high strike attack, you know, percentage. So you can definitely run this equipment. Honestly, I probably would. Like this is really good. I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and move to the final equipment of the video, and then I'll be on my merry way, and so will you guys.
Alright, the last equipment that I have for you guys is for your sake. Oh, that wasn't Chivalry. I can't read, but I did run this equipment in my Gogeta showcase video.
It's both a defensive and offensive equipment, but this equipment does require you to have 3 Sagas from the movie battle members. So it gives them 10% of special move damage, 25% of base blast defense, 10% of pure blast attack. Like I said, when 3 battle members are Sagas from the movies, 25% base strike defense, and 10% pure strike attack when 3 battle members are Sagas from the movies. Honestly, pretty good stats, low key. Like this is, you know, it gives you basically everything besides HP. And ultimate damage, like it gives you blue card damage, gives you both defenses and both offenses. Like really pretty good equipment. It is saying I need you co-op equipment, so have fun getting that. But you can definitely run this one if you're running like a full Sagas from the movies team. I probably would. This is a pretty good equipment. It's pretty good equipment. But yeah, that's all what I have for you guys. Let's go ahead and end off the video.
Well, that's about all she wrote. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments if you decide to use any of these teams or equipments. Let me know if you played some PvP matches, how it went, and if your JANEMBA performed well. Alright, man. That's enough from me. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love y'all. God loves you too. Make sure to stay blessed. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.